Hey, it's
Kevin.
and Ken, and we're Trails to L's here for a beer. And today I am really excited about this one. I have even studied for it. I last week I went to a ramen restaurant because I have never had ramen, and we, thanks to you and the Brew Dude in Austin, Texas, we are drinking a beer made from ramen noodles. So, a little background: this is the beer from Austin, Texas that got us started in the beer exchange with the Brew Dude that Kevin's going to tell us about.
Started it all. As soon as I saw the post, cup of beer, you could see the logo here. Reminds you of my college days, living off of ramen noodles. So I couldn't resist but ask if he minded sending us some. And like I mentioned in the past, he was more than happy to do so. So a couple weeks later, and we've got ourselves a couple bottles of this. So we're about to crack open the first one and see if it's accurate to what I remember back in college. And actually, I'm not gonna lie, I still eat ramen noodles to this day. I just bought another package of them last week at the grocery
Well,
store.
after my first experience with them last week, I'm definitely down for this. This is going to be great. I love them. You can see the dog is really as excited about this as we are.
He's falling asleep.
Dip, are you? You think cup of noodles, cup of beer? Anything sound good to you right now? No. Okay.
Hopefully,
so
the people watching this video aren't laying there like he is.
right. So let's read first or drink first. What are you up for?
Let's hear the backstory.
All right, a little bit. So I got an article here from Thrillist in July 2017, and we're looking at an August 2017 beer here, bottled in August 2017. And the beer is from the Collective Brewing Project in Fort Worth, Texas. Just a couple of notes on this article. Dustin Nelson from the Thrillist, if I didn't mention who wrote it, he interviewed a couple people from the Collective and gives you some story behind this beer, which is really amazing. First off, this is Dave, I believe it's Redile, from the brewery, says the beer itself isn't really meant to taste like a bowl of miso or ramen. Instead it provides complementary flavors to a bowl of noodles. Now, it says in the brewing process, the team replaces the wheat that is usually in the mash for a gyoza, and then they replace that with ramen, and 55 pounds of ramen. So anyway, one other point that we had talked about was their head brewer, Ryan Deo, still from the same Thrill story, says that while out on the town in San Diego hitting breweries, this head brewer noticed several ramen shops in the area, and then the idea struck him that noodles could be used as a source for the fermentable sugars and starches, so he gave it a shot when he returned. And we were saying that, like, that's just what's so cool about craft beer, right? It's like this guy got inspired by something, and he was able to just go back to the brewery and get it done. I mean, he worked for one of the monolithic sized breweries. It just wouldn't happen. And so because of his inspiration and the Brew Dude's generosity, we are going to get into a ramen beer.
I kind of wish we had a bowl of ramen to go with it. But we do have a second bottle, so we might have to try that.
Well, the entry barrier to getting a bowl of ramen is not very high, so we could conceivably go. But
well, no, I'm talking about just like the brick of ramen noodles you get at the grocery store.
Right now, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So all right, we'll be back. We'll be back.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So should we open it?
Yeah, go for it.
You want to do the honor? Oh, I'm going for it.
Go for it.
All right, going for it. Little, if you can. Again, this is what we're going into here. They had instructions on this bottle, right? They said, they said this is their take on the gyoza. So, and then they give some of their ingredients in there, which include ginger, lemon, seaweed, a couple things where the label is ripped, and it's crisp and tart. So it is.
Tart, that'll be interesting.
Yeah, that's what I was like. How do you get tart? I said it says slightly salty also, and it's 4.4% alcohol with an IBU of 8. And here is one other really important point here. Notice this on here. It says the style, noodle beer. How many are in that category?
Nice.
They have to win the Great American Beer Festival in the
noodle beer
category. Yeah. And of course, I don't know how you get qualified judges for that category, but given the ratings we've seen on Untapped and stuff,
yep.
There must be a few folks who would
So-
volunteer for that.
So we might need to try
That duty.
brewing something like that next.
Yeah.
A noodle beer to compete.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have the skills to brew with noodles yet.
You
Listen,
hear the
listen to that.
carbonation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It actually sounds like a ginger ale going on.
Yeah.
Look at the color.
You can definitely smell the ginger.
Yeah,
It's like a ginger beer almost.
But look at the pale.
Yeah.
See that color? It looks like boiled noodles going in.
Right?
Yeah. All right. Let's see what we get here. So the smell, definitely very
Smells
gingery.
Goes-ish. Almost smells like a Moscow Mule.
All right. Well, thank you for setting this up. Let's
Yeah.
see.
Thank you to the brew dude.
Look at the color. Yeah, this color is fascinating to me. Sorry, I should drink.
Nice.
That's good, but it really tastes like a more champagne-y ginger beerish.
Yeah.
Right? But it has that ghost of tartness.
It
But
does. It's very tart.
I'm not picking up a ton of salt though. It says slightly salty. What do you think?
I pick up some cup of noodle flavor. I'm tasting the noodles.
Let me do this real quick. Are we seeing a difference in the pour?
Yeah. So you got the second pour, so you must have a little bit more sediment.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah, definitely.
I wonder if it tastes different.
Well, let's switch them up. See what you think. Yeah, that's a lot cleaner.
Yeah. This one has a lot more ginger flavor in it.
So I'll switch back with you because I know how you feel about ginger.
No, I mean it's not bad.
Yeah.
I like it.
Cool.
Very, very unique. I'm trying to think of what I could compare this to that I've had, but it is very, very distinct, very unique.
All right. Well,
The dogs don't seem too into it.
dogs
anymore.
aren't into it. Well,
I bet
all
you
right.
if you wave this in front of their nose, they would definitely wake them up.
well, that was definitely
That ginger is something.
interesting beer there. Cup of beer. And where did it say? Craft beer or death. We definitely want you to show you this craft beer or death there. And this is a great example of what craft breweries can bring to you. Not your everyday beer.
Yeah.
So thanks for joining us. And until next time, ride fast.
Drink slow.